Hey YouTubers, it's Nick540 here. I've got another video for you. Sorry again, I've decided to go back with the old Canon PowerShot for this one. I couldn't get the balance of color right for my big Canon ESO D60. So if the image isn't as good, my apologies, but at least I can get some better close-ups with this one. So as you can see in front, I've got about 60 odd ounces of silver there, and a little pieces of gold there. As you saw in my last unboxing, I was doing focus on this big 10-ounce Year of the Dragon. There's a whole bunch of 1-ounce bars here, another 10-ounce bar there, as well as over here, there's some of my 90% silver. And I do have some fractional gold, my biggest being this 1/4 ounce Canadian maple, if you can see that there. It is a little bright still. So that's my biggest gold so far. I do have a Krugerrand that I'm going to be getting shortly, and I am going to order a kilo of the big Year of the Dragon here. This is a beautiful coin, so I want to get a kilo. But today I'm going to focus on some of the new precious metals I have. I've updated the collection, and I've also started to diversify my metals portfolio into copper, as well as a little bit of nickel. So I'm just going to show you what I picked up in the last week or so, including a little bit of gold, and I'm going to start with the silver. First piece is this 1/4 ounce, so this is, sorry, not 1/4 ounce, 1/2 ounce Stagecoach silver. This is 999 pure, and it's a Stagecoach bar. Now, as some of you know, the other Stagecoach on the back, you can divide it into 1/4 ounces, and you can actually cut it. This one, the 1/2 ounce, they don't do that because 1/2 ounce is fairly small, so you can just trade as is, as needed. So you can see it's quite skinny compared to, even though this is in the plastic, compared to the 1 ounce. But it is bar form, and it is a nice piece, and I'm going to keep stacking to the collection there. So there's another piece there for the collection. The other one I'm going to talk about is, as you saw a while ago, I talked about this $20 for $20 that the Canadian Mint offers. So this is about 7.93 grams of silver, and the Canadian Mint, what they do is you give them $20 and they give you $20, well, little bit, not quite $20 worth of silver, but they give you the silver coin, which does hold some numismatic value as well. This is the second one in the series, and you've seen this one before in my collection. I don't have the first one, but they did just release the third one. And the third one is really neat. It's this little polar bear there. So again, for 20 bucks, and that includes tax and it's about $1.99 to ship, so it's not bad. You can get one of these. So turning paper into silver. Now they do have a limit because these are limited edition. So each household can only have 3. So I have ordered 3. And I may do a giveaway or sell one of these as well, because they are pretty neat. So there we go. So adding these ones, just over 7 grams in each one of these, and they're in the capsule there. And they have a little card that comes with some of the history, which I don't have anymore. Actually, for one of them I do have it, but the other 2 I don't. For the one I'm going to sell, I'm going to keep that. On top of that, I did pick up another 2011. This is not a 2012, 2011. I got this at my local coin shop, as well as the Stagecoach bar. So as you can see here, I have a 2010. I think this is 2010. Yeah, this is a 2010 there, and another 2011 right there. So now I have 3 maple leafs that are right here. Just adding to the collection there, keeping stacking. Another one that I got, which is kind of neat, following on the Year of the Dragon there, is the Canadian 1/2 ounce Year of the Dragon coin. Now I did pay a bit of a premium for this one. It is a limited edition again, and but it was a little bit expensive for this silver content. This is definitely in the numismatic category. I really did like the dragon. I don't know if it will focus here. It is pure 9999 silver, so 49 silver, and it has a $10 face value on this one. So that's pretty nice. I do like that. And we'll come back to this in a second because I'm going to show you something. So there's another Year of the Dragon there. This one's from the Perth Mint, and this one's from the Canadian Mint. Just continuing on with the silver here. I did manage to pick up this tiny little this is a 1/4 ounce silver Liberty. So it's a 1/4 ounce, and this one is 999 silver, and it's by it's not by the mint. It's called the Millennium Eagle. So it's a year 2000 beautiful coin. And just to give you a comparison, here is a 1/10 ounce right here, Eagle, versus that's 1/10 versus, and this one here, the 1/10, is from Golden Statement versus the I've never seen this one, the 2000 Eagle here. So that's kind of neat. 1/4 ounce there, same size as that gold piece right there. So there's that. Another, like having the small fractional pieces. I did, as you know, I do have a couple Eagles. This one here is my 2011 Eagle from the mint. Beautiful, in great shape. I got that one from Atmex, and then this one again, local coin shop. This is a 1987 Eagle. So I did pick up 3 more Eagles, and the first one I'm going to show you is the 88. Now I don't have gloves for this one. I just picked it up today, so I don't have any cases. You can see it's a bit tarnished, but I don't know if you can see the date there. It is in 1988. It's a beauty, really nice. 88, and then I also picked up an 89. I got for a pretty good price too. Local coin shop, about 42 bucks, and silver's at 35, just over 35. So yeah, it is a little bit over spot, but I'll take them. They're pretty good. I'm expecting silver to continue to rise, is my hope. And the last Eagle that I got comes in this beautiful case from the mint. This thing's a little piece of metal on the top, and it says right in there, it says Silver Eagle, American Eagle silver dollar. This is right from the mint. It's in okay condition, not great, but not terrible. Better than the other two. And this is an 88 as well. And along the edge of this plastic sleeve, it actually says, let me read it here, American Eagle. So the plastic even is engraved. It comes in this cool little box there. And this one was 45, so 10 bucks over spot, but so quite a bit over spot. So I did get a little bit ripped off, but I thought it was kind of neat. Cool coin there. So probably not my smartest buy. Either way, I have a little bit more for the collection. I'll leave that open so you guys can check that out while we're watching. And then the next thing I'm going to talk about is some gold that I picked up, some more fractional gold pieces. First one is this, for all you Canadians. It's the Schooner, and this is a 1/25 ounce. It looks like a Canadian dime. It's a blue nose schooner. It has a historic story, which I'm not going to talk about now, but that is 9999 pure gold there. And on the back, it's got Queen Elizabeth. And the date of this one is actually 2012. It just came out from the Canadian Mint, and it has a face value of 50 cents. If you can see that there. Obviously, it's worth a lot more than that. But that is a really cool piece of gold there. So my fractional gold is increasing. Another one, 1/25 ounce from the Canadian Mint, is this Canada 2011 50-cent Orca piece. Again, 1/25 ounce. I'm trying to get it so you can see there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's an orca whale jumping out of the water. Kind of got a nice First Nations design on there. On the back, it's got the Queen again. So more fractional. So those two are 1/25 ounce. And then my other piece that I got here, following similar to this Year of the Dragon here, again from the Royal Canadian Mint, and a little bit more pricey, is this 1/10 ounce Year of the Dragon. So it's got the same design as the Canadian one, as this other Canadian silver one. Right there. So there you go, 1/10 ounce. This one was about 230 bucks, so 10th ounce, yeah, it's a little bit more for sure. It came in a really nice case though. So there we go, 1/10 ounce adding to the gold. So there's 1 gram piece, 2 0.5 gram, 1/4 ounce, 2 1/25 ounce, and 1/10 ounce there. And I got more gold coming. I like my fractional gold. Anyways, I better move this along quickly. I'm running out of time. So I'm going to quickly show you the copper. Here's another Stagecoach copper. Sorry guys, the video cut out. Here's another one, Stagecoach copper. This is a about a ½ ounce there. It's really cheap. I got it at a local coin store as well. They came as a set actually for that one as well. So there's my first piece of copper there. And my second piece of copper is right here. This is from the Canadian Mint. It's actually Winnipeg. And this was really cheap again because copper is so cheap. But I will try to pull this guy out here if I can. Here we go. So in the back it shows the Winnipeg Mint, I believe. And then on the front it's got the front of the mint. And this again is about an ounce of copper. So cheap for that. And it's got some numismatic. So I've got a little, just diversifying my metals here. So there's about 1½ ounces of copper. And then I also decided to get a little bit of nickel. So this is pure nickel from Ottawa. Here's the mint. Again, pretty neat. That's probably all the nickel I'll get. Not too interested in getting too big on nickel, but just adding some diversification to the portfolio. Now, probably the best thing that I got here, and I'm going to clear some space here to show you this one. This is pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with this. This here is a roll of Mercury dimes. I got it at my local coin shop. These are all 1964, and they are in amazing condition. Absolutely mint condition. These 64s. This whole tube, they're just shiny, shiny, shiny. I got a great deal on these. I actually don't even want to put them in my hand. You can see here, roll. I haven't counted how many are in there, but I think there's about $5 worth of 64 face value. $5 worth of 64. These are Mercury dimes here. Absolutely gorgeous. If any of you want to buy one of these, they're rare. These, well, they're not that rare, but these in this condition, extremely rare. So I thought I'd show that. This is really cool, and I'm gonna actually do a video on these alone once I look through them. I just picked them up today. So there we go. There's some addition to the collection, and I have started saving some cash for some larger. What I do is I take little bits of my paycheck every week, and I save them up and in bags. I put them in little baggies, and as you can see here, and I buy bullion. So I turn this paper into that. That's what I do. So I turn this junk into this real money, and so I save up that way, so I'm not putting anything on credit. I'm just buying straight up. So thanks for watching, guys, and please leave a comment below. This is probably one of the coolest purchases I've done. These Barber dimes, I'm sure some of them are MS65 or even better. Pretty amazing in here. So yeah, please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.